that mentor you and help you get that job after high school so that you can be better for yourself and for your family. So with no further ado, I want to go on and introduce our guest speaker for today. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. His name is Nigel Dunn, and I can't tell his biography better than he can. So I have a few hot questions for him, but I'm going to let him introduce himself, and he's going to tell you, come in his own way and tell you a little bit about himself and what he is doing. Hi, Mr. Nigel.
Good morning. How you doing?
I am all right. Our team is all right. I'm trying to position my camera there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, they can see you now. Yes, we are doing just fine. Go on, Mr. Nigel. Tell them what's going on.
Well, my name is Nigel Dunn. I come from Galveston Island, Texas. It's a small little town, but it's great. It's a great town to live in. I graduated high school back in '93. Came right into the military, 18 years old. And
wow,
yeah, 23 years in the military. So I did a couple of deployments, 2 to Iraq, 2 to Afghanistan, 1 operational deployment to Bosnia, and all of that like prepared me for life. Like life is lifing, you know. And when you go to do stuff like that, you prepare for anything that comes at you, you know. I got my degree, in bachelor's degree in HR management. What else do I need? It's hard to talk about myself.
No, that's okay. Go on. We need to know.
But yeah, you know, I've been retired since 2017, and so since 2017, I try to stay at home. I try to, you know, be the stay-at-home dad and raise my kids. But after a while, you know, the itch, you know, came back, and I had to do something. And so I figured I need to do something in the community, and I was always taught, you need something better than what you found it.
That's right.
So that's when we started B.U.M.
All right. Okay, so tell them what the B.U.M stands for.
So B.U.M means blessings undelivered momentarily. B.U.M is in my eyes, derogatory word. So when people used to say bum, look at that bum over there, or they'll use it like in the sense to, like, you know, put somebody down. So I took that word and made it mean something positive. So now it's in the Library of Congress. I copyrighted it and everything. So when you say bum now, it's a positive thing. That means that person is waiting on their blessing that hasn't been delivered yet, and it's going to come to them. Just stand by God.
Oh, that is totally awesome to me. Oh my goodness. You can take a negative and make a positive out of it if you want to.
Yes.
If you're looking for the opportunity.
That's right. So many times, you know, we take negative incidents and let it get us down. But, you know, me, I feel like, you know, God has already written my chapters, my book, right? And so I just have to, like, live through it. You know, I can't control, you know, what's going to happen in the future, you know. So I just gotta, like, you know, walk with God and pray every night. Say, hey, God, I appreciate what you're doing for me right now. I appreciate even the season that, you know, that's not so good, you know, because after a hurricane comes a rainbow, right?
Yes.
I'm going through a hurricane right now, but the rainbow coming soon.
That's right. That's right. I love that. So it says B.U.M, B.U.M, blessings undelivered momentarily. Okay, and I like that part when you tell your testimony about when you were in high school, and that's how it got in your spirit. Tell us about that.
So when I was younger, I used to see people all the time who were less fortunate. They needed change, needed clothes, shoes sometimes. So I was like, man, I want to take somebody and clean them up, put them in a hotel, and get them a job interview. But I couldn't do it, you know, at that age. I didn't have the capital to do it. So as I got older and, you know, I started getting blessed, you know, God just gave me this vision to do it on a grander scale. So what we do now, we are the voice for the unsheltered. A few months ago, they were going to close down the shelter that we had here in Killeen. And one of my great friends, she's in the community, the shelter community. She called me up and said, "Hey, Mr. D, can you please come talk to the people for us?" So I went down to city council, and, you know, literally just get something straight. The city is not responsible for nonprofits. They're not responsible for paying or raising money for the nonprofit. The nonprofit is responsible for its own, and I'm learning that, you know, as I go through it.
Yeah.
But just to have a voice and bring that awareness, to everybody else, they found $350,000 to keep the shelter open.
What?
Yes, ma'am. So it's like,
Awesome.
sometimes we just need to ask and speak it, and then they'll come.
Sometimes you just have to ask and speak it. You talking Bible now. You deep in the Bible now. All right now. All right. Call those things that are not as though they were, according to Romans 4:17. Speak it. Ask. Coming from Matthew. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This one, seek, knock, and ask.
You know what's crazy? That just came over me. I didn't get that from the Bible. It's just like the Spirit is in me. So
praise Him.
Yeah,
Praise Him. That's good. I love that. I love that. All right. You're wonderful. Okay, so and I am so excited because you have such a heart for the homeless. Sometimes you just have to intervene. Sometimes you got to stand in the gap and just help people out. Get in there and fight for them. You can't. I don't even like bullies.
No.
And sometimes you have to get in there and fight for them and help them until they can get their strength and they can stand up for themselves.
Right. That's right. And we starting programs coming up soon. Support a B.U.M. So support a B.U.M. is like, how people have sponsors for NA and AA and stuff like that. I want to start a program to where anybody can go down to the shelter and befriend someone, and that's your person that you take care of. You check on them throughout the week, make sure that they're good to go, make sure they're going to get ID cards and social security cards, make sure they're going to job interviews, and that's your person. I did a pilot program, I think late last year, and the guy I was sponsoring, he moved over to Arkansas, and now he's doing very well.
Good.
So sometimes, the shelter, they don't have a lot of time to do one-on-one. It's one person, per 70 people. Mm-hmm. So if you do a one-on-one with somebody, you'll be surprised about how much they appreciate that, how much they appreciate you for helping them out.
Wow. That's really awesome. That is awesome. Oh my goodness. Thank God. Thank God for you. Thank God for you. So we have a couple of other questions. How long has this nonprofit been going, the B.U.M? How long you been doing it?
Officially, we started in November 2022. But before COVID happened, I was going out interviewing people, and just asking their stories, because we have the stigma, right, that people are unsheltered because of drugs and alcohol and such things, right? But once you start learning their story, it's like, man, it can happen to any one of us. Any one of us, So when you see somebody on the side of the road, don't think they're gonna get alcohol or drugs with the money you give them. And another thing, once you give your money up, that's not your money anymore. Whatever they do with it, that's on them.
That's on them.
But you are blessed because you gave the money up.
All right now.
They ain't your money no more. So people say, well, I'm not giving my money so they can go feed their habit. Well, it's not your money anymore. Once you give it to them, that's it.
That's it.
You just
got to trust and pray that they're doing the right thing.
That's right.
At least you did your part.
You did your part.
That's right. That's right. That's good. And you told us your long-term goal about adopt a B.U.M or support a B.U.M.
That's one of them.
That's one of them.
But my vision is to build a no-cost facility for the unsheltered. So this is going to take maybe 5 to 7 years to put in the works. We're going to have to raise a lot of money, for people to see this come into existence. That's what we're asking help for. But this shelter or facility is going to be for people going through tough times, and one thing they have to worry about is laying their head somewhere, right? So they have to be back at the shelter at a certain time to get a bed, wait in line. If they have a job, how can they work and then go back to the shelter and be at the shelter on time to get a bed where they have to leave their job? So now it's like we make it easier for them. You don't have to worry about laying your head anywhere. You just go out and do your thing, go work and everything else, and come back. And now you're just back in the routine. We get you back in the working environment. Now there are check marks though. You can't just sit there and chill. You gotta do certain things and everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I talked to this female. Her name is Miss Irene. She has another program called Sending Out Saints, and we're gonna partner up together. And we got some big things coming up.
Awesome. So that means that we gotta have to have you back on the show so you can tell us the other part of what's going on.
Yes, ma'am.
So our immediate project that we have, it says, what can the people do to help your cause right now? Hit on that car show that we're having next week.
We're doing an awesome car show on April the 20th, 2024. It's going to be at the old Mazda dealership, 4301 Stanshooter Loop. Be there. I'm trying to tell you, the weather's going to be good, about 73 degrees, not too hot, not too cold. We're gonna have fun. We'll have food trucks, vendors, items that we're gonna be giving away, trophies for people winning the car show. And like I said before, I'm not gonna start any mess, but the Corvette Club said they're gonna win everything. So I'm just saying, if you got you a Dodge, a Jeep, or a Bentley, or whatever you want to bring out there, bring it out, and we'll see. Put it through the contest.
Nice. I'm excited already. I always did like those sports cars.
Yeah.
So now we get to be a part of that.
Yeah.
And even the bigger vision, bring those cars out. But the big thing is it is a fundraiser.
It's a fundraiser, and the money that we're receiving is going right back into the community. I like to do events. I try to do them like once every 3 months, once every quarter.
Mm-hmm.
And what we do, we just celebrate the unsheltered community, let them know that, hey, you are part of this community. Mm-hmm. You're not thrown away like people think they can just do to you. You know, you part of us.
You part of us.
Yeah.
It's the big picture.
Yes, ma'am.
We got to see the big picture. Wow. Was there anything else that you need to share with them?
I think that's it for right now. You know, I'm kind of under the weather, so I don't want to talk too much. But I think that's it.
Well, you give them the gist of what's really going on. So if you don't mind, just go and tell them where to find you.
So you can find my Facebook page. It's Nigel, Nigel, D. Dunn Senior. You pull that up, you'll see all my pictures and videos. You'll see a lot of my kids on there. But if you want to go to my other page, it's Blessings Undelivered Momentarily on Facebook. You can find that. And you can also go to our website, www.thebummovement.org, and there you will find like the list of events that's coming up.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Nigel. We appreciate it. Yes, go on.
And my son's, my youngest son, he'll be 8 years old on that day, April 20th. So just say happy birthday to him when y'all see him.
That's good. I